Oh. Are we live? Are we streaming? What's up, everybody? There it goes. Good evening, everybody. I just got over to back from New Mexico. Yeah. Hello, welcome everybody. Be sure to comment down below where you're watching from. It's gonna be a good stream, yeah. Greetings, clan warriors. More Skinwalker hunt. I was fishing. I didn't catch anything. They bit twice. So I saw my bobber go down. Yeah, didn't get nothing though. Tucson, what's up? Texas, Tempe. Texas, Wisconsin, Navajo Nation, Aho, Kienta. California, Aho. Florida. Good evening, and if you're a first-time viewer on Shanclen Shadow Productions, welcome. This is where you get a chance to ask me questions and anything like that. We all kind of just chill and hang out, have a tobacco smoke. Stockton, California, Texas, Arizona, Virginia, what's up, everybody? Yes. Yes. Hope everyone's doing good. Arizona, Virginia, Ohio, Michigan, Albuquerque. Nice. Kingman. Yeah, fishing is like that, all that waiting and not even want to fish a show for it. I know, it was fun though. Got to test out my new rod and everything. Wisconsin, Phoenix. Shush, what's up? Tobacco time in Ohio. I was born in Holbrook, but I live in Portland, Oregon now. Ooh, nice. Am I ever gonna visit Texas? Possibly in the future. We'll see. I gotta get new tires tomorrow. I guess the inside of my tires are all worn out. The alignment's all fucked. So, yeah, I gotta get some new tires. Do I do spiritual cleansings? No, but I know how to give people advice on some basic protections they can use. Mexico, what's up? Montana, Cali, Minnesota, Missouri. Mary Jane is my main thing. Smoke if you got 'em, everybody. It's time to pray. Hello, everybody. T-Slayer checking in from Albuquerque. What's up? Vermont. What's up, brother? Much love. Watching from the Navajo Police Academy barracks here in Chinle. Oh-ho! Everybody give some W's. It takes a lot of work to be a Navajo police, so good luck with everything. Salute to you. Thank you so much for everything you do. And if you pull me over on the res, give me a freebie. Alice, Texas. If you see a Tesla rolling around, it's probably just me. Alabama, what's up? Tobacco is now going. Is the music too loud? Let me know. I think it might be too loud. Let me turn down a little bit. North Carolina. Texas, Michigan. Dang, Gathering of Nations right here, all tonight. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Nevada, what's up? Oh, hey, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Should get a shout out in my next video. Oh, yes. All donations and everything proceeds that are donated go straight to the channel. Upcoming adventures, upcoming movie updates on that too as well. Southern Arizona, New Mexico, Alabama, South Carolina. I love your stories. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoy them. Australia. Love the videos. Makes me miss home. Hopefully I'll be back later this year. Currently serving overseas in Okinawa, Japan, in the USMC. Oh, be safe out there. Give me a sword when you come back. Yeah. Thank you for your service. Exciting stuff you got planned, huh? Indeed. Got a lot of amazing things over the horizon. Hey all, and Shanclen, hope all is well. Can't say but popping in, just say hi. Hello! Hope you have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Do you ever take a break from investigating, or do you need a break, or is the spiritual world always present to you? I'm guessing I'm asking, do you ever check out just to say from it? When I play video games, yeah. I mean, like, whenever like I dive deep into it, it's either in ceremonies or investigations when it's like hardcore into it. But other than that, like something weird pops up, then yeah, I'll do what I need to do to make sure everything's safe in the area. But yeah, other than that though, it doesn't happen too often. Did I find anything on your last hunt on the bridge? Yeah, I met a new spirit on there. I made a video kind of talking about it and everything, but next investigation, I'm working with somebody over in Ganado, so if you're watching this, bro, let me know, man. Let me know you know who you are. Do I go to any cons on the East Coast too? Not really, no. It's far. And yeah, I'm just barely gonna get new tires tomorrow, so who knows? Yeah, everybody's donations here. Maybe I can go to the East Coast, do some investigations. Juan, thank you so much for the $5 donation. You are doing great work. Keep it going. Thank you so much. You should get a shout out in my next video. Thank you so much for your donation. Yes. Hello from New Zealand. Hello. Skinwalker stories got me sketched to go Yodi hunting, and I ain't even in the West. You gotta watch out for other beings out there. Just put some ash on your boats, you'll be alright. Is there something I don't believe in? I refuse to believe Elmo's real. I think he's a puppet. Yeah. Ever consider doing a video about auras and people or spirits? I don't, unless I see the person in person, then yeah, I'll have to, you know, it's kind of hard to do that over the phone, at least with what I see. Can you tell me stories, anything, soothing voice of yours that I can't get enough of? Please, more Skinwalker slaying. Yes. Yeah, there's gonna be another episode coming out. Today's Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Yes. What kind of truck do you have? I do not have a truck. I have a Tesla. I got it 3 years ago. I don't want to hear it before all the craziness happened. But yeah, got an EV. Ganado means cattle in Spanish. Saludos from California. Hope you're all staying safe over there. Keep up the good fight. Hello from Vancouver Island. British Columbia, Canada, welcome. It's almost summer. Have the unwelcome guests been leaving you alone? They have, surprisingly. I don't know. I've been going back and forth to the res and here a lot, so, but nothing's really come about. Just pretty gnarly. Maybe they all gave up their skins and play Fortnite now. New Mexico, what's up? Have I been to go check out Lupton, Arizona Canyon behind the rest area? Ooh, I have to go check it out. Just joined your level 2 on your channel. Me and my daughter love watching your channel, and it's nice to see our relatives on YouTube telling our stories. Aho, aho! Thank you so much. Welcome to the level 2 Shanclen Shadow Productions membership. Yes, you guys. I do have a membership here too. So like, if you guys want to become a member, there's some certain perks on there too. Level 1 gets you early access to these videos, so that you guys get to look forward to that too. Aho. What entities are you actually the most scared of? Ones that can kill me like that. They can do that. They got me pretty scared. I was watching a video on Appalachian Mountains. What do you know about the supernatural up there? 1, sacred mountains up there. 2, of course there's gonna be lots of spirits up there. 3, just be careful. That's all I know. I don't know, maybe one day I'll go check it out. How's it going, dude? Going pretty good. How was your day? What is my aura? If you can see tobacco in the aura, that's my aura right there. Farmington, what's up? Hey, bud, have you heard of Mick Tech Sehuanti? I butchered the hell out of that. I'm sorry. And what they're about? I have not heard of that. I should have to do some research. Tell me about it. What do skinwalkers eat? Bad vibes. Yep. So if you're bad vibes and good vibes, I guess. If you're a good person, they'll come at you. If you're a bad person, they'll come at you. Yeah. Do skinwalkers even have internet or play online games? Who knows? There's Starlink. Use Starlink out there. Could have cellular one. Do spirits / entities follow people from place to place? I noticed a presence at my college campus and now here at home. It doesn't really scare me, but I wonder why they're here. Yeah, some of them do. I mean, like, could have a good vibe and they're like, hey, I want to chill with this person more, and they just follow you everywhere. Yeah. Love from Colorado, what's up? Yeah, Deja, brother. I'm from the boat, aka Steamboat. I love your shows. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Y'all been getting a lot of rain out there. I heard it's sacred grounds. Yeah, like any place that has a lot of sacred activity, some point in time, something spiritual might have gone down there. Life is amazing tonight. My mom is taking care of a kitten and we found yesterday. Oh, it's just cute. I hope, you know, it's a good kitten, doesn't scratch you up, and your furniture stays in one piece. In that way. What specs do I have on my PC? I think it's a 2070 GeForce RTX. I think like 32 gigabyte RAM, 2 terabytes of internal storage. I need more storage in this thing. Water cooled, or like radiator cooled. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fans? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fans. Has Wi-Fi built in, or an antenna you can connect to Wi-Fi, I guess. Yeah. I don't know all the specs of it, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Definitely a lot better than what I used to have. Something keeps kicking me off. Is it just me? YouTube doesn't like me sometimes. The M word is supposed to be a goddess of the underworld. When Spain came, she became Santa Muerte. Ooh. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I gotta look into that. I once lived near the mountains when I was 11 years old. I constantly saw strange objects in the sky, and in that house there was a dark figure that would be around all the time. Luckily, not anymore. Well, that's good. You learn things as a child when you see these things. Few minutes late, but I'm here. Welcome, welcome. Have I ever been up to Warm Springs, Arizona, center of the state, Oregon? I have not. Center Warm Springs Res. I have not. I want to go up there, especially around this time. It's all hot down here. Have I seen the new Predator movie, Killer of Killers? Is that the animated one? I really need to watch that. That one was heard was really good. Greetings, welcome. Shanclen Shadow Productions. Have you heard of a Paranormal Twins or their channel? They went to Superstition Mountains and they did a 48-hour night sessions at night. I've heard of them, and that's cool. Good on them. I love the Navajo Nation. They have a beautiful culture. Thank you. So much heat wave going on in California. Stay cool. Do hurricanes have spiritual beings? Yes, they do. Very powerful ones. Any new spooky locations? Yes, it's in the works. So stay patient, everybody. Stay patient. What am I going to watch for your next reaction video? If you guys see something creepy, paranormal-ish, or anything you want me to react to, send it to me on my TikTok, my Instagram. Send it to me there. I'll react to it. But people have already started sending me stuff. And I gotta say, I've seen that Bigfoot a lot, so it's gonna come up for sure. Too much misrepresentation of skinwalkers makes me sad. I'm just like, ugh. If you saw my reaction video, I'm just like, I'm over and done with it. What are my thoughts on Dogman? I have not experienced Dogman, so I have really no say. There's a place in Steamboat Canyon where all the skinwalkers meet up and travel with the wind. I'm down. I'll pick a day when it's like windy, so it's not all hot. What's your knowledge about the coyote crossing your path on the road? If I'm traveling north or east or south or west, what's the message? I forgot. It's either if it's going east to west, I think something bad's happening. If it's going west to east, something, just keep an eye out or something like that. Whenever I see a coyote cross my path, no matter what direction I do, I always put some tobacco out the window. I just be cautious no matter what. Because yeah, if a coyote crosses your path, something's gonna happen. Do I do investigations at homes on the res? Not really. No, I don't really do. I'm gonna leave that for the Hatashis, medicine men out there who want to do ceremonies. Yeah, mainly leave that for that. Are there any skinwalkers in Colorado? Southwestern Colorado, probably. Hello, Shanclen. Welcome. Hello. The YouTuber is a forest ranger and he tells us stories about his experiences. His name is Lighthouse Horror. Ooh, gotta check him out. Something walked up on me. I had a brick wall behind me and I heard footsteps. What could this be? Something from another dimension. Over your spirit walking up. I want to shake your hand and say hi. They're asking if you got a SIG. Aho, from Oklahoma City, Chickasaw Nation. Welcome, welcome. Yes, it's an animated movie. Yeah, I gotta check it out. I think it's on Hulu. I gotta get it. Know anything about Bohemian Grove? If this is how powerful If so, how powerful you think the demon and super rich preach on? Pretty powerful, I guess. I mean, I've never been over there, heard some stories and everything, but I'll never know for sure until if and whenever I go over there. If something is sacred ground, can it have potential to be a portal? I've always noticed when places give me a type of vibe, that's when it's connected to the earth or some old settlement. Could be, yeah. Portals can be opened up anywhere, so yeah. It's sacred ground, wouldn't doubt it. It's my personal belief that ET's game. It's probably why I always lose in video games. Aliens kicking my ass. I have never been on your live. I love your work and thanks for the great content. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the live. Evening, Shanclen. How are you tonight? I am good. Having some tobacco. Enjoying life. Oh, my lighter blended in. Doing good though. Doing good. Can I interpret dreams? Not really, no. I think I talk about it in my nightmare video. It's kind of more of a thing that would be like, what do these things mean to you? Because dreams are kind of interpreted for your own mind to understand. Worry about it. Meditate on it. I've seen and heard many things throughout my life. So far, I had a native friend tell me I should see a shaman years ago. But something visited him after him telling me about some things. Yee. Go for it. Gonna sneeze. Went away. Yeah, I would say if there's like tribes or anything out there, try if they have like Tatlis or medicinal people, maybe they can help. Do skinwalkers always live away from normal people, or do they try to blend in? I do have. Do they have normal jobs? Is there a chance you can run into one without knowing? Yeah, I mean, like, no one really lives close to each other on the res unless you live, like, in a town or NHA housing. So, yeah. YouTube literally unsubscribed me again during your live. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Twin Paranormal could really use your guidance. They're delving into a lot of very dangerous stuff. I mean, no one's forcing them to, so, you know. I enjoy watching your reaction videos. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. What are my thoughts on the show Supernatural? My sisters watch that. I never really watch it though. I've never watched it unless like I see some clips on TikTok of like a locker opening up and a cat jumps out and the dude's screaming. That's pretty funny. Cells Arizona, what's up? Oh, sorry, my whole chat just updated. What do I think about the increase in cryptid videos? AI cryptid videos. They're pretty funny. I mean, you know, be cool if you see like Loch Ness Monster with a GoPro or something, just doing a vlog. Makes me crack up. Camp Verde, Arizona, what's up? Hope you're staying cool. What do you think about somebody learning Navajo on Duolingo? Is it worth it, or do you trust it? I mean, it's not gonna teach. I saw this one TikTok. I tried looking it up on TikTok. It's like using Duolingo Navajo with like an actual Navajo speaker, and you only know how to say phrases instead of like the actual language. Yeah, I tried it and it's just like it just like jumps right into weird stuff, I guess, but it doesn't like dive deep into the language itself. You know what I mean? It just teaches phrases. Uh, what about the river monsters that look like Nessie? I see them in my res in Montana. We have some lakes and rivers here, but let's just not much on our res. So, yeah, that's why I stay away from open water a lot. Just because I don't know what's underneath. Yo, 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 what's up? Is there any little people in your area? Not really, no. It's like southern Arizona and then like Colorado maybe, and then Plains tribes, yeah. Suddenly smells like rotten animal in my room when I'm alone at night. What you think? You need to get some ash and burn some sweetgrass. Yeah. Not burn ash, but get some ash. Do you think giants are still around? I'm one of them. Yes. Yes. Yeah, they are. Just in hiding. There's said to be giants in Afghanistan. I've heard, yeah, like those people talk about like those stories those Navy SEALs went through up there. I'm from Sonoma County, and the Bohemian Grove is super evil. I believe it. I believe it. Have I ever played the Gears of War games? I think it was like I played like one or two of them. Pretty good. Pretty good. My spiritual kung fu is growing. Nice. Shanclen, do you smoke weed? I do not know. Smoke tobacco. Cheers. Playing fire. Hello, good sir. Have you heard of the Christian play in Gallup that depicts a medicine man as a demon and it was sent to hell? Yeah, I've seen it, but and then I think there was like a protest over there yesterday. I'm just like, oh my god. Respect. That's my biggest thing. Respect people. Respect religions. That's all. It's all. Everyone has their own faith and religion for a purpose. Let them use it without demonizing everything. I feel like I'm pretty sensitive to the spiritual world, but how can I tell for sure? Like, how do I tell what is real and what's not in that sense? Oh, chat updated. Sorry. Hang on. Your gut feeling is probably your best bet on everything. And if like things start happening in your house, like a whole cup or something starts floating around, yeah, it's probably something spiritual. Is it bad to say names of evil entities out loud? Probably. Try to not do it as much. Skinwalker versus Wendigo, who will win? I would have to say Skinwalker because they're more all there mentally. You know what I mean? If I had to pick one, mutton stew or fry bread? Or Navajo burger, sorry. I'm gonna have to go with mutton stew. It just hits harder in the soul. I read the book 100 Men versus One Gorilla. Very interesting. I'm a big fan of you. I love your stories. Thanks so much. Welcome to the stream. I would love to see paranormal teams hooking up for a big investigation for about 5 days and 5 nights. Just something. Would love to see you here on the Paranormal Twins cracking. I don't work with Hero no more. And frankly, I don't work with a lot of paranormal groups too, because they're just not there. You know what I mean? They're just not there. And I think they made a Netflix show that was about that, I think. I never watched it though. There's just something about, like, I don't know, people Hollywooding things up. It's pretty crazy. I need to jam this music called Black Chief, a Navajo rapper. Song called Skinwalkers. You like it. I'll check it out. So the best way to explain Supernatural is two brothers, Sam and Dean, lose their mother when they were young, and their dad, Negan, from TWD raises them as hunters, which are their version of paranormal. Ooh. Yeah, that's my sister. She knows what I like to watch, so if I ask her, maybe she'll recommend it. She'll be like, would I like this? And she'll be like, yeah or no. We'll see. The Gears of War game is being remastered called Gears of War Reloaded. Comes out in August, and a prequel game is coming next year. Ooh. I'll have to check it out. Will I do a meet and greet this year? Possibly. We'll see. Bro, paranormal activity is picking up big time at work. Bust out your camera, shush. See what you can capture. We'll put it on the episode. The Candace Shar has been debunked. I'm not familiar with Lovelock, Nevada story, I'm afraid. Oh no. Brad, what's up? Is there any way that I can bless a knife for protection in the spiritual world? Get some ash on there. It'll be alright. Is it bad to become friends with the spirits and entities that live in my house in I live? What? I mean, okay. Is it bad to become friends with entities, spirits in my haunted house I live in? I mean, if they're not bad, then yeah, go for it. We got giant birds, river monsters, UFOs, and weird things whose only description is skinless, limbless organisms that live in small streams and rivers. Yee. Scary. Good evening, Shanclen. What's up? Hello, brother. Hope you're doing well. Doing great. Have I heard of Healing Sky Studios? I have not. Maybe. It kind of rings a bell. Can you show us what you carry to protect yourself against evil entities? Ash, arrowheads, bitter herb. Yeah, a couple other stuff, but I can't share. Are there any centers in your on your res? What do you mean by centers? Like bashes? We got Safeway. Got Speedies. Yeah. After hearing the story of the sheep farmer who was followed by a skinwalker and how fast it moved in one instance, I'm curious, can skinwalkers teleport or are they just super fast? Super fast. Ugh. Meet and greet, preferably at dusk. We'll go to that one bar where the vampires are. Yes. I just found out what a Navajo burger is. Looks good. Hope to try it someday. Yeah, it's really good. It's just a burger on a fry bread, pretty much. Green chili. It's not a Navajo burger unless it has green chili. What microphone do I have? I have the Shure SM7B. Yes. Connected to a Rodecaster Pro 2. Yes. What do I think about torture and hell? It's torturous and it's hellish. Yes. What do I think of Inner Earth? Weird question. I don't think it's what people think it is, if that makes sense. Just, I honestly don't think it's like King Kong or like Godzilla, but there's an Inner Earth. It's just not how you think. Have I been to the Stanley Hotel in Colorado? It's so beautiful. I think I lived about like an hour or two south of there when I was in Denver. I wanted to go, but never got the chance to. Do you have an opinion on symbols? Would you say that they have more power than we give them credit for? Yeah. I mean, certain symbols and stuff have certain ties, stories, teachings behind them, so yeah. Very powerful indeed if you know the right ones. How's the weather in your hometown? It's a little bit breezy, 83 degrees, partly cloudy. Light chance of storms tomorrow morning. I don't know, it's just windy. We shall see. What is the best way to detour a Skinwalker? Ignore it and just keep driving. Yes. How did I become a warrior? I was born in it. Yeah. Have I met a vampire before? No. But it'd be pretty cool. Just talk at the front door all day. Will you let me in now? Nah. Still have some questions. Is Navajo green chili spicy? Only in the New Mexico side it is, yes. Any cryptid sightings recently? No. It's been too hot. Everything's just in the shade. I haven't been in the shade too much. Can a regular person live on the res if they're not native? I don't think so. Probably not. Just to get land there, you need to be native, and NHA housing has to be native. I think unless you work there, have a job like at a hospital or something, or at a school, I think that might be the only way. Do you think the spoken word has an effect on a person speaking? Yeah. That's what they always say. What? Be careful what you say. Because you're personifying a prayer. Humans are very powerful beings, so when they speak, you know, things happen. Manifestation kind of thing. My wife keeps seeing a couple at different times of night. Sometimes they show up a few times during the night, just standing by the bed, looking and staring. She can see and talk with the spirits. I mean, I need to ask him, you guys gonna stay here? You guys gonna pay rent? You guys gonna get groceries? What you want? Give them some tobacco. And you see what they want. If that's their old home, y'all chill with them? By all means, just tell them, stand somewhere else while I sleep. You know what I mean? What exactly is bitter? I looked it up and I got something about how dandelions and other plants that were used to treat illnesses. It's a protection herb and a medicine is pretty much all I'll say about that. My only hang up with all these paranormal investigation teams is that they do the hunting for entertainment purposes and not for scientific purposes. I mean, that's like just the biggest thing is like they're just kind of fucking around with things. You know? It's just like you have spirits, you have these places, they need your help some way, shape, or form, and you just kind of go there to make stuff light up and freak out. So that's why I'm like, nah. Can salt be a good oh sorry, updated. Can salt be very helpful for protection, shield against evil? Yes. Good energy booster too, spiritually. Shanclen, your videos are my church. I'm a former church. Everybody's me. Church of Shanclen. Yeah. Aside from more powerful spiritual beings, what sort of actions, behaviors, abilities might scare or freak out a skinwalker? Anything that can kill them, like that. Pretty much the bottom level of things. Care Bears, maybe? I haven't tried that yet. Elmo? Yep. Do you think there could be skinwalkers in Texas? Very unlikely. It's like 1 or 2% possibility, if that. Did anyone see the mountain in Sweden that could crush a small village? Yeah, I seen that. That's crazy. Pray for all the spirits if there's any people that passed away, and hope they can rebuild. It's just Mother Nature doing her thing. I love to submit a viewer story, but all of my encounters have been super low-key. Nothing super scary or crazy. Not enough to write a proper story, unfortunately. I mean, you can still submit it, send it through my email, and then like maybe I can do like a episode of like a bunch of smaller stories. I can put it like that. So go ahead, feel free, submit it. How do you avoid being mindful about your thoughts and actions, prayer versus being like, I don't know about it, if you know what I mean, if you could, if it could be unhealthy to fixate, right? Can you reword that for me, please? What do I think of the Ouija board? Do you have any experiences with it? No, I never use it. It's a tool. Use it wisely or get fucked up. If you only had 2 food items you can have in the afterlife, what would they be? Prime rib and a salad. Just to kind of balance it out, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Going to bed now. Going to sleep to your videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining the stream. Have I watched The Chosen? I have not yet. You seen the Bigfoot vlogs? Yeah, a couple people have sent those over to me. They're pretty funny. Probably be in my next reaction video. Is there any way to prepare myself for an encounter with my ancestors in a dream? Dream of food and dream of tobacco. Yeah, so it shows up there. Yo, Shanclen, love your videos, man. You should also check out the homies in out of New Mexico. No Waji? Oh. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'll check it out. Thank you so much for enjoying. Do you think if I play a mean enough flute song, the spirits will turn me into a bear like Kenai on Brother Bear? Never know. They'll be like, hey, we like your song so much, be with us. Boom. Just take you with you. Scientists aren't helping them either, though. They aren't spiritually informed usually. I mean, I'm just waiting for the day for scientists to realize that spirituality is just another form of science. They just don't know how to measure it yet. Can you do a video on different herbs and their uses for spiritual effects? I find it fascinating and I practice brujeria. Possibly. I don't know too much about it, but you know, a lot of this stuff is stuff that grows locally around here. So yeah, don't want people coming and over collecting like how they already did with sage. Have I ever come across other creatures? Can you give some examples? I saw this weird bug the other day. I don't know if that counts, but nothing too crazy. Big back question. Do you know any good Navajo recipes you'd be willing to share? Yeah, you're asking the wrong person. I know how to grill pretty good, but when it comes to making bread and traditional foods, my sisters know pretty well. I've seen your story on IG about the truck doing donuts in Gallup, New Mexico. Gallup be wild and now. I know, like we saw that and it was just all like just got done eating pizza and there's all doing donuts outside, and so like I changed my horn on my Tesla to make it sound like it was a. I was all because I don't have an engine, so you know. Yeah. How do you properly use sage? My mom just got some and I want her to use it right. It's more for internal energies, not external. Like, you want to smudge the house to balance out the energies, go for it, but it's not used for banishing spirits. I made a video on that, so how to smudge. Go check out that video. Thank you for your live shows. Of course, of course. I know a lot of people have questions in my YouTube videos, and I don't have a lot of time to go through the comments, so I might as well just go through it in live streams. Yeah. Oh, ash-covered Care Bears. My wife has tons of them. New weapons of positivity. LOL. They just shoot their chests. What type of entity presents itself as a shadow and then infects their nightmares? That was a lot. I'm gotta be a little bit more specific than that. Have I ever done any ghost investigations in Colorado? I have not. Stanley Hotel is one of them. I know Denver has like a lot of creepy places too. And there's some like old ghost towns in Colorado too. Yeah, I gotta go check those out. Look pretty cool. I once heard a crying baby out in the mountains by Eloy, Arizona. People say this couldn't have been something more. Could have been something more. Possibly. Sad though. That'd be one of those things I'd go out there and check. But I make sure I'm armed and ready. comments just updated. Hang on. What's up from Farmington, New Mexico? What's up? Any chance you might want to do a video on more friendly, / positive spiritual beings, just so we get more of the full picture, not just the negative and scary? I mean, why would I give all the tactics of the good so the evil can get an upper hand on us? No, no, no. I'm gonna exploit the evil so they become weaker. Yes. Yes. Love your video, Shanclen. Thank you for everything. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoy. After watching you, I low-key thought of Brother Bear as a whole different thing. Stand up? Why would I stand up? Is sage good for cooking and seasoning? Yeah, you can use it for cooking and seasoning. It's good medicine too for stomach aches. Boil it, drink the water. Do that too instead of burning it. Can I make a sweetgrass tea and drink from it? Possibly. Never heard of it like that, but go for it. I don't know what'll happen. I take no legal responsibility of any negative effects that may happen to you. Go for it. Do you think AI can be influenced by spiritual energies or entities? Gonna be seeing a whole new type of war coming up soon. Have I ever seen an interdimensional creature? I'm not sure if that's how you spell it. LOL. Yeah. Seen a couple. Pretty gnarly. Vero Beach, what's up? Have I ever heard of a boo hag? I have not. Sounds like a mean name though. I would love to do ghost hunting with you one day. Yeah, hopefully maybe one day I could do like a public ghost hunt. We'll see. Do you carry a firearm as well? I do. Yeah. Bless bullets. I heard the custom horn too, LOL, which made it funnier. One of my friend's cousins customized the horn of his truck to sound of a train. Hell yeah. Shush, I'm a Care Bear. Nay. That's why we have you. Yeah, we'll be having a new investigation coming up here soon. I'm working on the details with somebody with it, so they got some crazy evidence with it too, so I'm looking forward to that. Death whistle is not a Navajo thing, it's more of a southern tribes thing, so... And no, it's not made for skinwalkers. I think I got a nasty spirit that's following my dad, always making stuff disappear. I thought I was a brownie at first, but because of that, but it developed into it knocking stuff off. Ooh, try to get some protections up. What do I think about Skinwalker Ranch, and will you try to find out what's going on there? I already know what's going on. It's a sacred site, so you have a lot of spiritual deities that go over there. And Bilaganas and scientists are barely figuring out, oh my god, what natives are saying true about sacred sites are real. Oh my god. Like, bro, we've known this for thousands of years. Come on. Get with the program. Uh, when's the next time I'm going to Nevada? I'm from the Paiute Nation. Thank you for what you do. I don't know. It'll be a while. Maybe next time I go to the Nevada, I'll be in Vegas. Go see Zach's museum, probably. Would you like to travel to other countries, do paranormal investigations? Where you prefer? Would you prefer to go sightseeing? I would love. Yeah. Love to go all over the world and check out different places, different cultures, different stories. Honestly, be really cool. Good evening from Phoenix, Arizona, but originally from the Navajo Res. Welcome to the stream. Yes. Native American cooking show. Good night, Shanclen. Cool dropping in for a minute. I love your stories and keep doing what you're doing. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining the stream and hope you have a good night. How do we make you get our horror stories? You can email them to me. I have a description, Shanclen shadowproductions@gmail.com. Should be in the channel description on there, so you can email me your scary stories. Are there any stories you could tell about them? About who? About who? Sorry, the chat updates, so I lose where everybody was talking about. Of all your videos, the Phantom one unnerved me the most. I got a weird feeling in my gut watching it. My TV glitched out the entire video and it's never done that. And hasn't done it since. Yeah, Phantoms are on another level of freaky. Are UFOs real? Yes, just not the way people see them as. Go check out my UFO video. I explain it there. You should come to Roswell in July. Maybe. I have some stuff kind of going on in July. Family stuff in the res. So we'll see. We'll see. And then I got Comic-Con at the end of July too. Get with the program, LOL, well said. I like watching you play that Skinwalker game. It was amusing and you kept us educated even while playing that. Yeah, I'll be making probably another video on that on my second channel. I think it's in Ukraine. So we'll see how that one goes. Don't know how to spell it, but I learned the word Bilagana from Murder Mystery Book, and it took place in Navajo Reservation. And it has bits of language into it. It's good. Oh. I went to Zach's Haunted Museum in Las Vegas and it was amazing. I actually recommend it. Hell yeah. Maybe we can see him there and say, what's up? What does community leader board number 3 means? Thanks. Honestly, don't know. I just started seeing these things. I don't know, you guys are gaining experience somehow. I think this is like one of YouTube's newer updates. I don't know. Will I ever do a video in the deer spirits of the Navajo tribe? Possibly. If an occasion comes up for it, go for it. Where's the nearest place you're able to charge your Tesla? At home. Got an outside plug, so I just go boop, just plug it into the wall. Do I think there could be skinwalkers in Michigan? Like 0.5% maybe? 0.5%. Do reservations allow visitors? If so, do they offer teachings? Yeah. I mean, like, just don't know where you're gonna find them. Unless you go to one of the tour spots, maybe. I'm Ojibwe in our tribe had skinwalkers. They didn't call them skinwalkers, though. Yeah, they all have their own names. It's the ranking of chatters. Oh, okay. Hello, Shanclen. Welcome. I went down in the basement and I had bad guts in my stomachs, and I feel like I was being followed by a spirit in Zach's museum. Ooh, how fun. Is everyone in your family warriors? Some way, shape, or form. Shooting illegal fireworks on 4th of July? It was just the fountain ones, but I don't know. I never know where to find the ones I go, pew, pew. Those ones are pretty cool. I think New Mexico has them, but, you know, I'm looking in the wrong places. Let's go to Gallup, shoot some fireworks over there. Regarding this story about the Skinwalker hitchhiker, is it common for skinwalkers to wear human skins, or might he have been part of a specific faction who practices it? So when it comes to that, it was more so of him getting stuck in between the shaping, you know what I mean? It was still his own skin, but it was off, if that makes sense. How do you know if a cricket is fake? You'll know. You let your gut tell you. What are my thoughts on Nightwalkers? What are Nightwalkers? Does Pennsylvania hold any sacred sites? Wouldn't doubt it. There's tribes all over in that area, used to be. Is there a reservation you could recommend to visit? I mean, you can choose any of them, really. I think one of the hardest ones to get into is a Hopi one, so don't go there. Gotta be invited in. Only legal if you get caught. Is it possible for a skinwalker to be on the East Coast? 0.5%. Very unlikely. Like a Navajo skinwalker? No. A shapeshifter? Yes. Can dogs kill skinwalkers? Yes. Yes, they can. There's a cricket chirping, but it keeps going on and off, and it chirps too fast. Get your sword. Go to work. Do Navajo tribe respect anybody that might be Wiccan as a religion? Kind of curious. It just depends on the person you're talking to. It's just, we're normal, so just gonna depends on the human. You know, if they're traditional or not, if they're open or not. You know, it kind of just depends on that. How would Native Americans react to other places, legends, and creatures? Same way anyone else would. Holy shit, there's a dragon right here. That's so cool. Or holy shit, there's a dragon right there. Is it gonna eat me? Oh my god. Pretty sure everyone would be like that. Good night, Shanclen. We'll drop in the next live stream again. Thanks for chatting. Of course, thank you for joining the stream. Have you ever seen a shapeshifter from other tribes? I have. Pretty creepy. Did I read about what you said about the boo hag? No. Retype it again, sorry. Like I said, the chat restarts, so sometimes I lose things. Can a regular white guy perform an ash ceremony? Yes. Yes. Ash is used across multiple religions and faiths, so go for it. As long as you have the right intent, go for it. Interesting, but the hitchhiker Skinwalker had said he'd worn human skins before and was planning to do it again. I think it was more so of a creep factor, maybe? Like, if they tried to wear human skins, you'd have to be like pretty high level to do that. But even then, I've never seen it before, and then the person they would skin would be dead. Like, so it kind of blows their whole cover of, you know, what they're talking about. So like I said, they like to use fear to freak people out. Still 101 degrees in Tempe. Golly, I don't miss that. Does vampires exist like Hollywood portrays them? I'm not sure. I never met a vampire. Ahoo! Ahoo. Exploit the evil so they become weaker. Good slogan for a t-shirt. Oh yeah. Just give me an idea. Yeah. Okay, real talk. If someone thought they saw a Skinwalker, how would they know it's a real thing or just their imagination messing with them? Alright, let me ask people this. Who here knows what a Skinwalker looks like? That's like one of my biggest things is like a lot of people say they're like, oh, I saw a Skinwalker. I saw a Skinwalker. It's just like, do you even know what a Skinwalker looks like? That's like one of the biggest things is just like they see something weird and a lot of people just automatically assume it's a Skinwalker kind of thing. It's just like, unless like you live on Navajo Nation and you've seen them, like, and from what I've seen, there haven't been really like any good videos of them posted. So I'm like, how do these people know what a Skinwalker looks like? I don't know. Can a Skinwalker be redeemed? Yes, it can. Just gotta go into hiding after. Hello, Shanclen. For many years, I felt very drawn to native cultures, especially music and dances. Do you have any thoughts on why that could be? Because our songs and our ceremonies are rooted down deep into the earth. That's probably why. Nightwalkers are Mowok, are a Miwok type of Skinwalker found in Yosemite Valley. Ooh. See, there's a different name for everything out there. But no, I have not. I've not been out there. Love to one day. Speaking of fireworks, there's already people lighting them up nearby, and it's annoying. LOL. Do I watch Navajo traditional teachings? I love the way he teaches. I've seen the videos, but I haven't seen like them fully. Yeah. Each elder has their stories, so good on him. Happy he's teaching the good stuff. Good teachings. Have I ever seen a Skinwalker or anyone else exhibit superhuman strength? Yeah. Oh yeah. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will be experiencing buffering. Why? YouTube, what the fuck? Let me see. Oh no, I think my thing might be dying. So I might have to call the stream here, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. I'm having technical difficulties over here. So, but thank you everybody so much for watching. Like I said, there's a new schedule for Shanclen Shadow Productions before I leave. Monday live streams, Wednesday it's gonna be a react video or storytelling video or Talking Shadows podcast, and Friday will be kind of like my video kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that, everybody. If you have any, go follow me at official Shanclen SSP for all the updates and everything that's gonna be happening out. If you have a short story that you want to submit that through my email at shanclenshadowproductions@gmail.com. And yeah, if you have any videos you want me to react to, send it to me on Instagram or TikTok. And then I have a merch shop. I have some merch in there. And then I have a members only kind of thing. So if you guys want to get early access to these things, to these videos that I have posted up here, go do that. I have a second channel, Shanclen Shadow Lodge. Go check that out. There's gonna be another cool video coming up here very soon. But thank you all so much for joining and watching, and I hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Good night.